Alright, so I know this is a little late, couple days late, but better late than never. Here we go, my first review of a Breaking Bad episode. Now, Breaking Bad is my favorite TV show as of right now that is currently on TV. It could easily be argued as the greatest drama TV series ever. If we take into account, let's see what happens at the end of the series. This is the last season, the last 8 episodes, with the first of those episodes happening on Sunday. If this is a great ending, I think this could easily go down as, one of the top greatest TV series of all time. Reminds us of the Sopranos, The Wire, those great shows. I think you could put, it is now okay to put Breaking Bad into that conversation. Sunday we had I don't know if it's a season premiere because it technically is the middle of the 5th season. I don't know if they're calling it season 5B, season 5 part 2. But basically they aired the first 8 episodes of season 5 last year, and now they're airing the second half. And they just started the second half on Sunday. So if you haven't watched Breaking Bad, before I talk about this episode and get into spoilers, if you haven't watched Breaking Bad, do yourself a favor and go watch it. It is an amazing show. It's one of those shows that just gets better and better and better. I mean, going back, because I've rewatched the whole show, and it's like, when you're first watching it, you're stuck right from the first episode. But when you go back, you're like, wow, season 1 is nothing compared to how good this shit is going to get. Literally, it just progresses and gets crazier every season, which is usually weird. Usually shows, have a high point and then they kind of drop down, but that doesn't happen with Breaking Bad. The tension just keeps on building up to what looks like it's going to be an explosive, amazing, just fantastic finale. So if you have not watched the show, go watch it. And stop watching this review right now because I'm going to talk about the episode and there will be spoilers, of course. So, what did I think of the second half premiere of season 5? The episode was called Blood Money. I thought it was a fantastic fucking episode. Really, I mean, the stakes were high, the anticipation was high, and you could definitely tell because this was easily the most watched episode ever for the series. I think it doubled the number of the previous most watched episode in ratings. And boy, this was just an amazing episode. Just how I would have wanted it to be, So we left off the first half of season 5, that little finale with Hank finding out that Walt is Heisenberg. And we kick it off right from there. First, we get, of course, the cold opening that they do for every episode, which we look at into the way that started with Walt being 52, him having a beard, him having his hair, and being in that diner looking like he's on the run from something. We continue that, looking into the future, where Walt goes to his house, which is now abandoned. This spray paint Heisenberg, so obviously he's well known for being Heisenberg. He's on the run, didn't hide that little piece of rice that he kept stored behind the outlet, and he notices his neighbor, and his neighbor is scared shit of him because she knows who he is. And then we get back to the present day with Hank realizing that Walt is Heisenberg, and they did this perfectly. The tension, the suspense, the drama just did not let up. And the big surprise with this episode is Hank and Walt actually have a confrontation in this episode. It doesn't take, you're thinking, oh, they're gonna, work this to an episode down the road where, they have their big confrontation, but no, they just do it right here at the end of the episode. And that scene with Walt and Hank, where they are, accusing each other, is just fantastic. One of the greatest scenes of the series. Easily. Great acting. That's what you can say about the show. Great cast. Phenomenal fucking cast. Everybody has their part down to a T. And, oh my god, Walt, that line where he says, if you don't know me, then I suggest you tread lightly. I mean, easily going to be a very, one of the favorite Breaking Bad quotes. It's going to be on a bunch of memes, easily. Oh, just epic TV. These people, these writers just did not miss a beat. I mean, it's amazing. You never really get a show that just consistently performs. The characters, Walt is such a dick, and especially in the first half of season 5, I was like, Jesus Christ, this motherfucker's turned into a full-fledged villain. He needs to get his comeuppance. But they twisted so beautifully where they have Walt finally starting to try to live a decent life so that you could empathize with him again. The cancer comes back, so they're trying to make him a relatable character once again, and that is when they have Hank find out that Walt is Heisenberg, where you're starting to feel a little pity, because I'll be honest, I felt for Walt trying to live a decent life. I was like, oh, finally, this guy's trying to live life decently, and now it's like, oh shit, now he can't, because Hank realizes he's Heisenberg. He has all his business partners trying to get him back to cooking again, even though he says he doesn't want to. Yeah, Jesse is just a wreck. He's an emotional wreck. You know, he's a shell of himself. He's basically living an empty void of a life. Skyler and Walt are, you know, Skyler's not, you know, being all scared of Walt anymore because he quit the business, so she's they're working more together than they were in the first half of season 5. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to really get full on into spoilers with this episode, but I just basically thought it was a fantastic episode and a hell of a way to kick off the last half, the last 8 episodes. I mean, just so much more stuff they could go to. Man, it's going to be crazy to see what happens, you know, it really is. You know, why is Walt still hanging out by his house? Why is he getting the ricin? Why did he need to get that big fucking gun in the trunk of the car in the that they showed in the season premiere of season 5? That flash forward that they showed. Yeah, there you go. If anybody on this channel has seen this episode, is a fan of Breaking Bad, let me know your thoughts. I thought it was a kick-ass episode, fantastic, great. If you watch this video and you haven't watched Breaking Bad, like I said, go watch it. Amazing show, amazing characters, amazing just camera technique, cinematography, story writing, everything. It's just grade A. It's, you know, it's like all movie quality shit, all great movie quality shit. This show is fantastic. So there you go. Blood Money, I give it an A. You know, fantastic episode. I will be back next week with the review. Not next week, but maybe on Sunday or Monday, Tuesday, when they show the next episode. Breaking Bad episodes are every Sunday at 9 o'clock. So I'll be back to review the next episode of these last 8 episodes that premieres. So there you go. Hope you enjoyed the review. I'm Jay Shady, the voice of reason. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you later.